Hello everybody, my name is Marshall Beach. I have the honor and privilege of being a member of the vestry here at St. Paul's. And as most of you know, we're in the midst of what we refer to as stewardship season, where we are requested to make a pledge to the church in support of St. Paul's ministry in 2025. At this time when we are in prayerful consideration of this, perhaps it's a good time to think back on what brought us all to St. Paul's in the beginning, or what is special, very special to us about this place. My wife Norma and I moved here in 2020, became full-time residents of Beaufort. Having lived in Raleigh, we made the decision to retire, and we became part of what I refer to as the great COVID wave and moving to the coast. I had been a lifelong Episcopalian. Norma had been an Episcopalian all of her adult life. And although we had been part of larger churches, we'd never really become a part of the church per se. We attended probably not as often as we should have, but it just wasn't, we just didn't have that feeling of community. We had made a decision at that point that we wanted the church to be a very large part of our retirement lives. Fast forward a couple of months when we were coming out of the COVID bunkers, out among the living again, we happened to meet Bill and Laura Snyder. Had a conversation, probably at a wine tasting, had a conversation about the church in Tammy, arranged a meeting with Tammy, had attended a service, and to make a long story short, the rest is history. So what is it about St. Paul's that makes it so special? Certainly it's the traditions, it's the music, it is being part of the history of Beaufort, is worshiping in this wonderful place that was built in 1857 and recently beautifully restored. But I think it's much, much more than that. While we are grounded in the Episcopal faith, I think we are anchored by the people of St. Paul's. We think it's the people that makes this a feeling of family, whether it's the clergy, whether it's the staff, whether it's the choir, whether it's the vestry, the congregation of a whole is family. You don't have to look any further than the response that the congregation gives to emails that go out about a congregation member in need, the bazaar, our response to national disasters, Vacation Bible School, the list goes on and on and on. Surely, as a member of St. Paul's, the whole is much greater than the sum of the individual parts. So in my opinion, being a part of this family undoubtedly makes us more relaxed, gives us a sense of being, a sense of purpose, and at the end of the day helps us to be better Christians. Thank you very much for a moment of your time, and God bless.